desire of God is that his people may be in health, but the enemy attacks the body with different challenges so that people may not fulfill their purpose on earth. People from different parts of Zambia and beyond have a revelation about how God is using Prophet Kerison Chanda of Kasama in the area of prophecy, healing, and deliverance.
Man of God, I'm so grateful to be in this place. You know, you people of Kasama, you are very lucky to have tasted the original. Original prayer, original fellowship. Lusaka, there are a lot of Chinese, but this is original. You're very lucky. We have seen your God. We have tasted your God. We tasted other places. We tasted other places. But this one is another. We are so grateful, man of God. You know, last time I came here, I was here some 2 months ago. I was seated somewhere there. The man of God was preaching and he stopped preaching. He said, there is one here.
That was your first time.
I couldn't stand. Yes, for the first time. I couldn't stand. I said, maybe there is let me sit. There's one here. When I just stood from where I was, he said, yes, this is the one.
During the prophetic Sunday service on October 17th, 2021, in the midst of the preaching, Prophet Kerison Chanda was stopped by the Holy Spirit just to address a heart problem that this man from Lusaka was experiencing.
I'm seeing a person with a heart problem. Where are you? Remember, that person is going to die. It's true, yes, this is confirmed. Sir, I'm receiving this information so that I pray for you. You are a great man and you need to live long so that you fulfill the purpose of God. Yes, man of God.
Man of God, that time I came sick. I was very, very sick. You know, the doctor said you should stop eating this, you should stop eating this because of sugar. Wow. When I just touched this place, when the man of God just laid the hand on me, when the man of God just prophesied, when the man of God just said a word,
I'm tracing the attack from the father side. Where I see an altar. An altar. Many people experienced the same problem. I came from your father's side. This is where an altar was ordained. It's true, man of God. So if I be a prophet, you will never remain the same.
Let us now listen what transpired in this man's life after having an encounter with the God of Prophet Kerison Chanda at the Arena of Mercy.
I knew I was never the same. I went back to Lusaka, then I started, fearing to eat like the way I used to do, fearing to eat food which was said by the doctor. One day there was no meal for me, and I continued eating the food which was forbidden. When I went to the hospital for a test, they said, no, you are just normal, you are controlling your diet.
Surely the devil is a liar. This man is now able to eat everything that was forbidden of him. This is indeed a miracle.
And again I went back, continued eating. I ate more now. I went back to the hospital. The doctor said, yes, you are now controlling your diet. Then I realized, oh my God, the God of the Prophet Kerison Chanda, the kind Lusaka, which could just switch off. We tried the mechanics, we tried this one, and we spent a lot of money. People are just saying, it's this. When we came here, we just got the oil, prophetic oil. When we just reached where the vehicle, where we had the breakdown, Just to spray the vehicle, the engine. I can assure you the vehicle just switched on. I'm telling you the truth, man of God. I said I would drive it up to Kasama to test when maybe to have another breakdown. We have moved, man of God, without any breakdown.
That's what the supernatural can do.
I can assure you, we are touching. We can't touch this place and remain the same.
Give Jesus a big hand of praise. God will bless you.
On 12th April 2021, a young lady who also came from Lusaka visited Prophetic Ministry of Christ Church with the problem of swollen legs. But let us listen what happened 2 months after Prophet Kerrison Chanda prayed for her.
I remember I came here with swollen legs in April. My legs were both swollen, and then I met the man of God who prayed for me.
I commanded the case here of the case is broken. The case is broken. Thank you, Lord. I break the case.
After he prayed for me, I went back to Lusaka. After going to Lusaka, my legs were just fine. Then 2 months later, my legs and eyes, even the hands, both got swollen. Then I was taken to the hospital. They said you've got a heart problem. That's what causes that.
When she came here for the first time, that's when her healing was granted. She went back to Lusaka because of one area of weakness. The problem came back. This is affirmed by the book of Luke 11 verse 24. When God gives you, He is not going to protect what you are given. It is your responsibility to protect that which you are given, because you can lose it. Tell your neighbor for me, you can lose anything given from God.
From there, I was admitted at the UTH hospital with some papers that I've carried here. I was watching him preaching on Facebook, even watching the testimonies on WhatsApp, on YouTube. From there, on the 4th June, as I was sleeping there, I was on oxygen. I was failing to breathe. I had breathing difficulties and some of the things that are written in this file. Then I saw the man of God entering the hospital with Prophet TB Joshua. Prophet TB Joshua remained by the door. Then he came direct to where I was, and he was like, it's over. You will no longer be sick.
I traveled by the Spirit, located there. Life is spiritual. This is why you need a spiritual encounter. Do you know that God can locate you supernatural using an image of the man of God? It was a supernatural encounter. That was a supernatural encounter.
Then from there, as I was sleeping there, my breathing rate got back to normal. I started breathing normally. They removed me on oxygen. From there, again, they were like, no, you need to go and do the test again for the heart problem, because the condition that we said you have, it's not showing. Then I went back to do another test. I was taken for an examination. They did ECG and echo. It came out that everything was fine. You're no longer a heart problem.
That is a supernatural encounter.
Then from there, I got discharged. I went home.
What a past testimony.
I want to encourage the church. This man you see in front of you is not a mere man. And to be honest with you, I've witnessed the power of God in my life through him. And to be honest, the only thing that I have to say right now is that he's not the prophet of Kasama only, but a prophet of all nations. Chosen by God, because it was never easy for me to recover. That's my testimony, man of God.
Beautiful. What a past testimony.
This is a sure proof that where the Spirit of God is, there is liberty. Do you also want liberty in your health, marriage, career? Name it. Come to Prophetic Ministry of Christ Church, where all your heart's desires will instantly be granted.